streets like a family. We up on these corners like goddamn, we be dropping these verses, pretty exquisite. Nothing random, every one is a hit. That's why we random. Hey, hey, this baby, we can't handle. We ain't out here on the streets like a family. We up on these corners like goddamn, we be dropping these verses, pretty exquisite. Nothing random, every one is a hit. That's why we random. Hey, hey.
Traitors. They fucking traitors. Check it out. They say that they was down for the fan, but I disagree. Remember summertime in the van, it was misery. AC never worked, window cracked, I feel the breeze. Guess that ain't no shit to you for loyalty. They'd rather be up on with the mama if I roll a weed. I'd rather put the love of my brothers over the greed. I'd rather be for long when I battle my enemies. That home on the internet pushing and punching keys. They say that they had love for the can, for the nigga please. We don't need that kind of love, I'ma just keep it G. My heart done got hold on trainers like Mr. Freeze. We just want to show you how fair we get victory. How many we get, so we ain't really seeing defeat. We battle on the corners, opponents get hurt to see. Signs switching niggas, flipping to different scenes. Bad mouth, going west, lucky, let you breathe. Early from the general, so it's to let you be. They say he had the gold, and he ain't getting clean. But really, he just hit us niggas like all the D. He leave, now he broke, ain't smoking on nicotine. Copping out some partner, he's strung out another fiend. Since I've been with you, big it like I'm living a dream. Pulling up in the 90s, long as a limousine. Hopping out with soldiers, you thinking we the Marines. But we the ones with beers, me mugging on magazines. All my brothers kings never overthrow the regime. And we gon' bring forever our level heavy supreme fucking traitor.
Yeah, why you let me through? My nigga, you silly, yo. Just to get taught by a nigga who really go to Isupk online videos. We should take them all down and see what we really know. Get your boots, lace them up, let's follow the generals. Always speak his truth, no speaking subliminal shit. Down upon money, the letters and syllables. Cause the Isupk is the fucking original shit. All my niggas kings who used to be criminals. In the land of the bees, the home of the Seminoles. Don't cross the fucking line, cause it ain't critical. Cause my head is my nigga, it's not like a physical shit. I shouldn't have to say, but something you should know. Like the white is the devil and prices I need, yo. And he died for the prices, famous and cheap show. Something dead one of your preachers will ever teach, yo. If you wanna know the truth, you know where to come find it. You PK, you niggas gon' pay homage. Spit rubies, spit gold and bleed diamonds. On a bomb mission to free my people from bondage, yeah.
The new set of rules you shall all have to abide by. The non-liberals shall be terminated.
Alright. Everybody on the line with your phone on mute. Okay, we're about to go ahead and start the class. Tsunami is real. We at the ISUPK. Started out on 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under command of General Yohana. And we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And we are located here at 5261 Delmore Boulevard, that's Suite A, in St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. And if anybody got any questions or any comments, you can dial 712-775-7035, access code 744252, or you can dial 781-448-4050, access code 13300. All right, now all callers on the conference line, put your phones on mute, folks. All right. Now, we got any questions in the class? Anybody, any questions? All right. Okay. Now we got a few questions here. Let's see. Is it a sin? Here's the first question asked by the sister. Said, is it a sin for a woman to desire a man in a sexual way and she's not married? Okay, first off, no, that would not be a sin. You understand? I assume that maybe this is a brother that you courting You understand? Somebody that you getting, you know, used to knowing or something like that. Y'all talking for a while, going out, you know, what they call it, date night or something like that. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be, you know, after any and every brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you might turn around and, you know, end up fulfilling that desire with, say, the wrong brother or somebody you know what I'm saying, you didn't intend to. So, like, say if you're single, you understand, and now it ain't wrong, okay? It's not a sin to desire a man sexually. Due to the Christian church, they make sex, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord, He created as natural. They take it and make it something filthy and disgusting. You know what I mean? And real quick to explain that, what's his name? Creflo Dollar. Creflo Dollar had got up in front of his congregation one day, one good old Sunday morning, and told his members that if they were married to one another, y'all can look this video up. He said, if a man and a woman is married, he said, then they are having sex with Jesus. That's what he said. He told his members that they are having sex with Jesus. Then he said, gross amona. And the whole congregation started laughing and all this. And then he pulled the wrong scriptures. He said that the one in Matthew where it says, if you had done this to the least of them, my brethren, then you have done it unto me. He wasn't talking about having sex.
Right.
You understand? Especially with your damn wife. You know what I mean? Or your husband. He wasn't talking about that. Christianity, their goal is to make our people gay and lesbian. You understand? That's the whole job of the damn Christian church. Is to make black men weak as they already are.
Right.
Weaker than what they already are. And make the black woman stronger than what she is. She's strong as a goddamn ox. You know what I mean? She's independent, she's strong, she's thriving and striving and talented and she's all of this. But the man, he's a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? He's a no-getter. He ain't a go-getter. He's a no-getter. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a job. He's unemployed. He's all of that. You understand? And all they doing is making our brothers weak and homosexual and making the black woman strong and making her lesbian. You know what I mean? So he told his members, and I'm pretty sure that some of those people in that crowd believe what this nut said. You know what I'm saying? And turn around, probably never even had sex with their wife or their husband again, thinking that it's wrong. But ain't gonna not have sex with somebody else, I bet you that. You understand? I bet you that. So I'm pretty sure they done broke up a whole bunch of marriages behind that. You know what I mean? To even sit here and say that if you are having sex with your husband or your wife, you having sex with our king and have a shot, that's disgusting, man. You understand? But in his case, he probably was talking about Caesar Borgia. They probably is having sex with him for real. You understand? They on the low in the back. When they go on the down low, on the DL,
Right.
in the back with a white boy look just like Caesar. You understand? Straight up getting busy. So no, it's not a sin for you to desire a man in a sexual way. Again, due to the lies of the Christian church, like for one, they tell the man it's wrong to look upon a woman. You know what I mean? And that's not even what that's talking about. It's not saying that you cannot set your eyes, you understand, on a beautiful young lady. Because if you do, you're saying it's not talking about that. You understand? That scripture is talking about a married woman. All right, but again, like I said, they done took and made everything that's actually good. You understand? Let's find out what the scripture said about marriage anyway. But again, to answer the question is, are you sinning because you are lusting after a man in a sexual way? No, that's actually what the word lust means. It's just a sexual desire for the opposite sex. But the Christian church don't teach that. What they teach you is lust is that, you know, it's something that you can't have. And in the right context, it is what it means. Like when the Lord said that we are not supposed to lust, that's what that's talking about. Okay, to where we, like say, lusting after support, or lusting after a woman that belongs to another man. You understand? So a lust of the flesh, a lust that will be a sin, or will be wrong, is one that something that you cannot have, something that the Lord deemed as a sin. You understand? It was wrong to do. So if you do that, then yes. Okay, now you said the woman was single, so she's in the clear to, this guy she's courting, she's desiring him, wanting him, she can lust all she wants. You understand? I'm pretty sure they probably gonna marry. You know what I mean? And but if she has a man, no, you wanna lust after your own husband. All right. Let's see. Give me let me see where I want to go. It's lucky about my voice at a cold day. Give me Hebrews 13 and 4. Might hear me sniffling or something. Don't be saying, oh, the officer, he snorting that, he snorting that powder that does. Yeah, I got a sore throat and a runny nose and every damn thing. Well, we gonna get it. Oh, Slot, give me a bottle of water. We're gonna see what the Christian church, like I said, they make everything that's good, and that's the scripture on that too. You understand? Let me just pull the scripture before I even go there. That's some tissue paper.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is honorable among all. All right? This is what the Christian church, now they swear up and down that they follow this New Testament, but they don't. You understand? The first thing they doing is helping the sister divorce her goddamn husband. You know what I'm saying? Or turn around and break it up. Like for instance, if you watch them shows, like couples court, you understand? The two Christians that sit up on the damn seat as judges is always trying to break somebody up, man. You know what I mean? That's how you know Christianity is not of God. You understand? Because number one, the Lord said never to divorce. And here you go, you got two silly black Christians sit up on a TV show, you understand, that's encouraging our sisters to leave they damn man. Anytime they hear he got another woman, oh, you deserve better, you should leave him, and woo woo woo. You know, all of that kind of nonsense. So, you know what I mean? Marriage is honorable among all. A sister and a brother courting, the sister, digging the brother digging the sister. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You understand? It's nothing wrong with that. The scripture says that marriage is honorable above all. Keep reading.
And the bed undefiled.
And the bed is undefiled. So you already know that sexual desire is going to lead you to the bed. You understand? And if you know the scriptures, you know the truth, you know that sex is marriage and marriage is forever, then you shouldn't have no problem after that. You understand? Marriage ain't just how long you happy. Marriage ain't just, what they like to say, you got to do, you have to keep doing what you did to get me in order to keep me. Some silly mess like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got all the philosophy, man, but none of the solutions to our problem. When black people have problems, in most cases, they serious. You know what I mean? Because they end up turning around and talking about divorcing after that. That's a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? And if our people would come to the truth, they would know how to learn how to deal with the problems that they have. You know what I mean? The woman always want to lead a man. Matter of fact, it was a sister, I just talked to a sister that said if her man was to call her a name, she said that's grounds for divorce for her. She said if you call her bitch, hoe, motherfucker, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's out of there. I said, God damn. You know what I mean? The Christian church, boy, is the house of Satan.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is an extremely disgusting place to be. You know, for somebody to be called a name. How many times have your friend called you a name, called you bitch, and you ain't stopped being her friend after 10, 15 years? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about just the friendly bitch, you know, when y'all cool. Girl, bitch, what? No, I'm talking about the one where y'all got into it. She didn't give you your $20 back, and you went off on that bitch. You understand? I'm talking about that kind of bitch. You know what I mean? And you still friends. You understand? You done did all kinds of things to each other and called each other all kinds of names, and you're still rocking and rolling with your friend. But then the moment your man turn around and get upset and the voice gets you loud and turn around and call you a bitch, you ready to go soon before he even get the itch out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, now, you know, don't just be, you know, dogging your woman out if, you know what I'm saying, if she didn't do anything to deserve such, you know what I'm saying? But, and I don't believe for one second that that's what was happening, you understand? But, the sister said if she turned around and get called a name, that's grounds for divorce, you know? And it just goes to show you, man, how much the Christian church does not give a damn about God, the Bible, Jesus, or none of what they claim to love so much. You know what I mean? They claim that they're married to Jesus. Jesus said never to divorce your husband, but they will do it, and Christians do it in a heartbeat. You understand? And like I said, due to the Christian church, marriage and sex is frowned upon, but homosexual sex is like that's like the cream of their little crop. You understand? They accept them homosexuals without a doubt. You understand? And as a matter of fact, my kid, I'm gonna say this sidebar, but it's on topic. My kids went to a Christian school one time, and one of the teachers was a homosexual, flaming homo. He didn't dress like, you know what I'm saying, a girl. He dressed like a man, but he talked like a damn girl. You understand? He'll be in the hallway with the kids, you know what I'm saying, doing all that kind of gay stuff. So I went to the preacher, man. The principal. Matter of fact, he was a preacher. That's why I said that. The principal was a damn Christian preacher, okay? And I told him, I said, man, because he was doing all that flamboyant junk, talking to the kids, being all extra and being all gay. And I say, man, I really don't like this teacher. You understand? Because this dude, that's before I got the truth though. But I told him, I said, man, I don't like this teacher. You understand? Because look at how he's acting around these kids. You understand? He's acting like a damn girl. You know what I mean? I'm talking about flaming girl. But like I said, the only thing he didn't have was the dress. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't dressed like, you know, a homo. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Female, right? So the preacher, of course, gonna tell me, man, you gotta watch what you saying about people, man, because they could sue you. I don't give a damn about getting sued, man. I don't like this homosexual. You understand? So I turned around and told my baby mama, you got to pull them out of there for my son and my daughter get in his class. You understand? Because I didn't like that at all. But they trying to force that homosexual mess on us. Meanwhile, heterosexuality is about to go out of style. You understand? If it wasn't for the ISUPK, it probably would have been faded a long time before 1969. You understand? By now, it's been faded. You understand? Heterosexuality would be a thing you would have to Google and find out what it is. You understand? Because homosexuality is on the rise and at its damn peak. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, you know, the marriage bed is under fire. All right, there's nothing wrong with a sister desiring a man sexual. That's how it all happens. You understand? You turn around, you get to, you know, liking his corny jokes. You turn around and, you know, he love your good cooking and you talking to him so sweet. Y'all out getting to know each other. That's how it happens, man. You understand? You two have sex and you bring forth about 4 or 5 babies. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But, Ricky, read now.
But whoremongers and adulterers
God will judge.
Okay, whoremongers and adulterers shall get judged. You understand? They shall be judged. They're going to be punished. If you're out being a whore, you understand? You're going to get judged. If you're out, if you have a man and you cheating on your man with another man, then you're going to get judged. And if that man knows that you have another man, he's going to get judged too. But most women lie about it. You understand? They lie. They claim the brother be so wrong because he lying, claiming he ain't got no other woman. But she, you know what I'm saying? The woman, she turn around and lie all day long and say, no, I ain't got no man. I'm by myself. I'm single. You know what I'm saying? I'm single and sleeping with every damn body.
Right.
Ain't single at all. You know? So whoremongers and adulterers, a woman that cheat on her man, a man cheat with another man's woman, you're gonna get judged. The Lord is going to judge. You be in somebody's clinic, you understand, looking to get a shot up your butt and a pill swap. You know what I mean? That's what happens. All right. So again, to that question, give me this scripture real quick. I go to Isaiah. I believe it's 5:20. Isaiah 5:20, then I hit the next question. And anytime anybody on the line got a question, just take your phone off of mute and say Salakia.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness.
Okay, so woe unto them. What does woe mean? Woe means destruction. You understand? So woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. You understand? And light dark and dark light. You understand? Them Christians, man, in the Christian church, they call evil good. They say it's a good thing to divorce your husband. You understand? They say it's a good thing that you celebrate. What's the next holiday coming up? What's the next one? Mother's Day. It's a good thing to celebrate Mother's Day. It's your mama. You understand? How could you not buy your mama something easy? Watch me do it this Sunday. You understand? Like I did the last, what's the 6th Sunday since I've been in the truth. Watch me do it this Sunday. You understand? And my mom picks a bitch every damn year about her birthday and about a Mother's Day. And any other damn day she want to celebrate. And guess what? I don't give a damn. You understand? I'm not for the sin against the Most High for nobody. So they turn around and say it's a good thing to celebrate Mother's Day, right? Now the Christian church, they sure the hell don't push Father's Day like they do Mother's Day. Now I ain't in favor for neither one. You understand? I don't celebrate neither one. But no Father's Day damn near is a day of what? House shoes and a flannel shirt. That's it. You understand? Or a $5 tool set from AutoZone. You understand? That's what fathers get for Father's Day. You understand? Why? Because black Christians hate black men. They hate black fathers. You understand? Well, guess what? Black fathers are the greatest on the planet. You understand? Black fathers should be in every black household. All right? Now, let's see. So you understand that. So destruction to those that do that. All right? So they turn around and take something that's natural for a woman to desire a man, you understand, and turn around and say she shouldn't be doing that. You understand? So and another one, we had a sister that that's in the class. She turned around and on one of the conference lines, she called in and she was at a church, and she said that the preacher, she went to the preacher, a deacon, and one of the mothers in the church. And she told him, she said, you know, because her husband had passed, you know what I'm saying? And she said that she still had that desire, you know what I mean? She's not an old woman, you know, she said everything still worked, you know what I mean? So she was like, I want me a man. My man been, you know, husband been dead for about 5 years, she said. She said, I think I'm ready for a man. I want me a man now. You know what this preacher told that woman to do? He pulled Usher's Let It Burn lyrics on her, told her she just had to let that feeling burn until it went away. Like, how in the hell, you understand? That's evil as it comes.
Right.
You understand? She told us you can be with a man, sis. You can, if you want to. You understand? But just know sex is marriage now. Not that piece of paper that you had. You understand? With your other husband. Okay? But of course the preacher ain't gonna tell her the truth. Then she went to the deacon. The deacon told her, he said, oh, just go on and get you some and then repent afterwards. The Lord will forgive you. And you know what I mean? And she was like, man, that didn't sound right either. Then she said she go and talk to the mother, and this old hag told her, oh girl, I would have been there when it got me some. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, you know, them Christians, man, they terrible, man. You know what I mean? They evil as hell. You know, and then the sister, of course, the preacher ended up calling her, texting her, asking for pictures, and can he come over and have private study with it? He want to help her let it burn. You understand?
Right.
He gonna help the sister let it burn. You dig? So like I said, man, the preachers, they sick, man. You know what I mean? Those Christians are sick and disgusting. Good thing the sister got out of her, you understand, and came to class, man. You know what I'm saying? Best in her life, for sure. All right. But let's see. How does a man rule over? Okay, no sweat. Go ahead, you sure?
Brother wanted me to ask, what was the mark of Cain?
What was the mark of Cain? Glad you asked. Give me Bob. Grab that book for me right there. Raising Cain. Show you what the mark of Cain was. I'm gonna put it up on the Facebook and on the YouTube just in case the brother watching or something.
Okay.
All right. Grab me them scriptures out about Cain and Abel, and when the Lord gave him that mark. And again, Salaki for my code. Go give me Genesis 4, and I believe it's 15. And they kind of give a little bit of the history. Cain and Abel, okay, were brothers. Abel and Cain were both sacrificing to the Lord, right? And the Lord honored Abel's sacrifice, but he did not honor Cain's. Abel turned around and sacrificed and gave the Lord what he wanted. You understand? And when I say he gave the Lord what he wanted. He gave him the type of sacrifices the Lord said to give him. Cain, on the other hand, however, gave the Lord the kind of sacrifice that Cain wanted to give him. You understand? And that's why the Lord had respect unto Abel's and did not have respect unto Cain's. All right? So that turned around and made Cain jealous of his brother, right? And he turned around and he ended up murdering his brother. Okay? Start at don't start at 15, start at verse 8, and we'll just read down a few.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is when he turned around and he murdered his brother. All right? Keep on.
And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
Nah, that right there, that was him getting smart with the Lord, man. You understand? Am I my brother's keeper? You understand? Yeah, we are brother's keeper in the ISUPK. All right? But he turned around and he getting smart with the Lord, gonna say, man, am I my brother's keeper? I'm supposed to keep up with this dude? I don't know where he at. You understand? Keep reading.
And he said, what hast thou done?
Mm-hmm.
The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground.
Okay, so you get that. Keep reading.
And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Okay, so now art thou cursed from the earth. All right, meaning that wherever he go, he's going to be cursed. Okay, keep reading.
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
Okay, now pay attention to that scripture right there, and you should be able to correlate that to what's going on today. You understand? And with a person of today as well. You understand? When the scripture said, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Meaning that the ground, the fruit, and the, you know what I'm saying, is not going to produce, you understand, it's what they call in the store, it's produce. You understand? The ground is not going to produce greens and carrots and cabbage and, you understand, what else again? Apple trees and oranges and grapes and all of that. You understand? I almost gave it away. And it said, a fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. All right, so you get that. Keep going.
And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
Okay, so he turned around and said, this is not right. You understand? This is too much. All right, keep going.
Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth. From thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
Okay, now, right here, okay, now it's getting close to who this person, who Cain actually is. All right, so keep going, and we're gonna get to the mark.
And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Okay, so whosoever slayeth Cain, whoever, because guess what? Everybody know who the murderers is, don't they?
Right.
I'm talking about everywhere, in the hood, the white man, you understand? Everybody know who the murderers is. Hell, in the prison, they do what? Put teardrops on you. They put a mark on their face to let you know I done killed, what they had, 5, 6 of them on the side of their face? I done killed 5, 6 people. You understand? Everybody heard about who done did murders in the hood. Everybody know. This ain't no secret. You understand? So he said, damn, you gonna cast me out? You understand? Now I gotta turn around and somebody gonna know that I killed my brother, they gonna kill me. So he said, Lord said, whosoever slayed Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. All right, keep reading.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Okay, now, don't think of this mark as like what I said with the prisons and how brothers put teardrops on the side of their face. You understand? This is that mark right here. All right, this book called Raising Cain. All right, this is the #1 bestseller out of New York. You understand? The white man knows that he is the murderer on the earth.
Right.
All right, the white man has the spirit of Cain. Okay, that mark was the white man's translucent skin. You understand? To where you can look through his skin, you understand, and see his blood through his skin. Okay? That's what that mark was to turn his skin from brown to white. Okay? That's the mark of Cain. And the white man, this is the so-called white man. You understand? Because he is a fugitive and a vagabond. You understand? A vagabond has no home and has no identity. You understand? The white man had no home. He was living in caves. You understand? And he has no identity. He stole everybody else's. You understand? He crawled out the goddamn cave, and then he turned around and became everybody else in the world. You understand? Went around conquering the people, stealing their resources, and then he turned around and said, I'm you. You understand? He killed the people of the land, took their women, slept with their women, and said, okay, I'm the original people that live here. You know what I mean? This is the so-called white man all day long. And that mark of Cain was the Lord changing his skin from brown to white. You understand? So that's how they knew. And then another way you know how if this is a so-called white man, think about anybody that turns around and goes to war with him. What do he do? The white man damn near kill and extinct everybody.
Right.
You understand? The Lord said that the vengeance is his. You understand? The Lord is going to take care of the so-called white man. That's why he said, you turn around and if anyone was to see you and slay you, Cain, then the vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. So just like how he turned around and blew the hell up out of China and Iraq and Iran and killed them Africans and everybody. You understand? Anytime you try to go up against the white man, the Lord just won't let it happen. You understand? The Lord is going to show his power, and he's going to show that he is the Most High. You understand? And that he is going to destroy the white man. That's when the scripture, the precept, hold on one second. Go to Romans. Romans, I believe it's 9. Hold on a second. And I think about 13, 20. No, try 21. 21. Romans 9. No, give it to me where it say the Pharaoh. We're talking about Pharaoh. You there?
Hallelujah. Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Okay, so the Lord turned around and he, just like he raised up Pharaoh, you understand? When the time of Moses, Pharaoh, the Lord hardened his heart, raised him up. You understand? Had us in captivity and everything. Raised Pharaoh up mighty, nice and powerful, and turned around and broke him all the way off some problem like. You understand? So that he could show his power. Moses didn't have to lay a hand on, you understand, on Pharaoh. He didn't have to fight, we had to go to war, we had to do nothing. You understand? All we had to do was just obey the Lord. All we had to do was obey Moses. When Moses told them to turn around and sprinkle that blood on the doorpost, they did it. You understand? And as we sleeping good at night, we heard the rest of the Egyptians screaming and hollering because they kids, their firstborn sons is dead. You understand? Turn around, they got to chasing us on the way out of there. The Lord split the sea and turned around and swallowed all of them up, drowned them all. You understand? So like I said, all we got to do is obey the Lord. All right? But the scriptures say he raised up Pharaoh the same way he raised up the white man. In Obadiah it says that his pride has deceived him. You understand? The white man is extremely prideful. You understand? And it's like can't nobody tell him nothing. You understand? But the Lord is going to show him also. Keep reading.
Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he harm.
Okay, this is talking about the Most High. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy. Most High have mercy on whom you have mercy on, and he'll harden it on whom he'll harden it. You understand? So he'll be hard on whoever he wants to, just like he'll have some mercy on whoever he wants to. All right, keep reading.
Thou wilt say then unto me,
Nice and loud so they can hear you on the conference line.
God, thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who has resisted his will?
Okay, so like a lot of simpletons will say, well, if the Lord created the white man, why you still find fault? You understand? Which is stupid to damn say. You understand? Just because he created him, it don't mean he was supposed to do the things that he was doing. You understand? So yeah, he found fault with his creation, and the Lord is going to handle that creation. You understand? That he find that fault with, he's going to judge him. He's going to be punished, and he's going to go in captivity, and then he's going to be put to death. You understand? And it said, well, who has resisted his will? Nobody. You understand? Everybody is going to do what the Lord wants them to do. You understand? One way or the other. All right? Keep going.
Nay, but old man, who art thou that repliest against God?
Okay, so you understand that. Nigga, who is you to be replying, to be talking back to the Lord? You understand? Who are you to reply against God? All right? You are his child. You're supposed to do it. I don't give a damn if you're 50, 60, or 100. You are a child to the Lord, and that's how you better stay in a child's place. You understand? Keep reading.
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Okay, so we turn around and his creation. It's just like I done had some silly black people crying about being black. You understand? Like, man, being an Israelite is the damn greatest thing ever. You understand? Why are you complaining? But I done heard some people that just hate their black skin. They try to talk white. They try to, act white. They try to dress white. They try to do everything. They try to move out into the neighborhoods around whites until the whites come down on top of their head and treat them just like the nigga that they are. You understand? And then they ready to move out from the white neighborhood and get around somebody black. They gonna do Michael Jackson, turn around and get ran through by the white people, by the judges and the jury, and then turn around and try to go Muslim, try to hang around black people. You understand? That's what they end up doing. All right? Keep reading.
Hath not the potter power over the clay, or the same lump to make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor?
So the potter has the power over the clay. You understand? The potter is the one. Anybody ever seen that with a shop class, or ever watched the video of how they actually make pots by hand? You understand? They either have nowadays they have a machine that's spinning, but they used to have a little pedal and the string and the wheel, and they be sitting there spinning that damn thing with their foot, and the whole time they're sitting there spinning, they got their hands shaping that clay. You understand? The potter has the power over the clay to turn around and make it whatever he want to make it. You understand? He can make it a nice slim little vase that'll sit on a shelf somewhere, or he can make it a big pot. You understand, that you got outside of your front door or something, you got some big flowers or something like that. The potter has the power over the clay to create and make whatever he wants. This metaphor, the potter is the Most High, and he created good and evil for his pleasure, and that's in the scripture as well. You understand? Keep reading.
What if God would to show his wrath, and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering, the vessel of wrath, fitted to destruction?
Okay, so it said, what if God willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endureth with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? And stop right there. The vessels fitted, the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction is talking about the clay of dishonor. You understand? The white man is extremely dishonorable. Okay? And the Lord got the day set for the white man, you understand, to be destroyed. Alright? But the Lord is setting them up. Okay? The Lord got these wars about ready to pop off. It's been going on for about the last 15, damn to 20 years. They've been ready to go to war with each other. And that's the Lord setting up World War III, you understand? Setting the stage for his people to be delivered. You understand?
Right.
So, and it said, endure with much long suffering. How long has he been long suffering? A long damn time with us, man. You understand? a long damn time with us. You know, something sad that we still don't get it. You know what I mean? We got the white man killing us left and damn right, and we talking all this unity talk and come together. This and I seen the fake group on Facebook the other day talking about, man, we having our second annual unity whatever blah 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 thing concert slash whatever the hell I don't know. And they say yeah, man, we don't care what doctrine y'all under, what group y'all in, it's all about unity. Come together, man. No, it's not, bro. Yes, it's not about unity. You're not unifying. You understand? When you're all under different doctrines and teachings and beliefs and all of that nonsense, that will never work. You understand? That's why in everything that we have ever done, if we have not come together the way the Lord say, it does not work. Think back in the civil rights movement when they had all of them different groups. Everybody think it was just Martin Luther King. You understand? The same way it's a whole bunch of fake Israelite groups right now. Then you got the Isupk, which is the real group. You understand? They had tons of damn civil rights groups the same way they had Martin Luther King. You understand? Now he wasn't the truth, of course. You understand? Martin Luther King was just as fake and phony as some of them, some of the rest of the groups. But some of those other groups, they did help the people just a little more. You understand? They were giving out food and clothes and protecting the neighborhoods and, keeping the people safe. Even though they did not do what the Lord required of them, still they did just a little bit more than Martin Luther King Jr. did. You understand? Because his thing was all hocus pocus. It was all magic. You understand? To turn around and join with the people that's been murdering you. You understand? The people that's oppressing you. To turn around and take to take your sufferings and put them in front of the white man and let them see you're sad and how sorry you is. And the white man is supposed to have changed heart and stop oppressing you. That don't work.
Right.
You understand? The white man don't respect that.
Right.
You understand? He don't respect a coward. And Christians, black Christians are cowards. You understand? They show you how much of a coward are by putting on a silly suit and shaving their beard off. You understand? Cutting they afro, they braids. You see how they did? When you do the research on the civil rights movement, that's what it was all about. It was about joining white people. It wasn't about us being free. It was about us joining white people, man. And they turned around and did just that. They cut them froze off and cut them beards off and stopped, dressing like, brothers would normally dress. They went and started putting on suits, man. They went and started becoming Christians and preachers and all that nonsense. You understand? So that's the precept on that. The white man, so-called white man, is the devil. This is the mark of Cain right here.
Right.
You understand? We see this book right here, Raising Cain. The white man, they know that they are the greatest murderers to ever damn live. They know that they have the mark of Cain. Everybody else on the planet has what they would call pigmentation in their skin. It has color in their skin. That's a brown skinned people. All right? But the white man don't. Okay? And this is why he has that mark. And this is why nobody has been able to kill him. Because the Lord said nobody can put their fingers on and take no vengeance out on Cain. You understand? And he put the mark on him so everybody would know that mark. All right? And that's the mark of Cain. Okay, so that answers your question, you sure? You got another one? You got one? Okay, hold on one second. Let's see the brother respond. Okay, no sweat. Go ahead. I can't hear you. Speak up.
Two questions. One of them is a breakdown of Ecclesiasticus 26 and 13.
Ecclesiasticus 26 and 13? Okay, no sweat. Upon grad, you got the pop. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 13.
Ecclesiastes chapter 26, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
The grace of a wife delighteth her husband.
Okay, what is the grace of a wife? Look it up. Google it. Look the word up. Grace. What is the grace of a wife? Somebody help her out. Got these smartphones, and what's smart enough to bring the phone? It's a lot. Who knows what grace is? The grace of a wife delighteth her husband. Okay, that would be how she acts and how she treats him. You understand? The grace of a wife, how she's treating her husband. You understand? It says that the grace of a wife delighteth her husband. What does it mean to delight somebody? Delight. Go ahead. To appease and what else? What black folks say they just want to be in a relationship? Happy. You understand? That makes him happy. When your woman is doing what you, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, meaning, you understand, she's doing all the right things. You understand? She's talking to the man right. She know how to cook. She's making sure he don't miss no meal. You understand? The man wants children. She's giving him plenty of babies. You understand? She ain't doing like some sisters that I seen. Well, I can't remember what that was on, but the sister say she secretly went and got plugged up, stopped up, because that man wanted some babies and she didn't. You understand? So, and of course, that hurt that man's feelings. You know what I mean? Because here he is, he loves his woman. He want to have babies with his woman. You know what I mean? And she turned around and secretly went and got stopped up, plugged up, boy. And that man found it out he was hurt. You know what I mean? So, like I said, but you doing everything that this man wants, giving him all the sex his heart desire. You understand? You just everything to this man. When the sister is in her right spirit, this is talking about a righteous woman. You understand? This ain't just talking about a regular wife, just a wife. You understand? This is a righteous woman here. And the way she acts, and the way she treats her man, the way she talks to him, the way she does everything. You understand? The way she serves him, the way she obeys him, it makes him happy. It delighted him. Keep reading.
And her discretion will fatten his bone.
Okay, now, now this is a metaphor, right? When black people, this is funny, when I was taught this scripture, you know, how black folks, we talk just the same way that the talk is in the Bible, we talk like that every day. You understand? Now I'm gonna see who knows it. Whoever get it, get $100. I'm just playing. No, but seriously, when a couple is in a relationship, right? And they say when two people is together and they happy, what happens to them? What do they say happens to them? I know somebody on the line, somebody in this class, somebody on Facebook, somebody give me that answer. When two people are in a relationship and they are happy, they get what? It's a 3-letter word. It's a 3-letter word. Come on, y'all. I know y'all know this.
Love.
Go ahead.
Oh.
No. Boy, good woman, boy, keep you young. You ain't old, see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. We ain't trying to be old.
Right.
Go ahead.
What is it, sex?
Yeah, what?
Sex? What is it, sex?
No, it's another 3-letter word. When two people are in a relationship and they are happy, they get something. They get, and just go to that last line and find one of them words. It's a 3-letter word, and they say this is what happens to them when they are in love and they are happy. They get something. This is a metaphor. Come on, y'all. I'll give y'all one more shot. Now the grace is delighting her husband, making him happy. He already getting that sex. He getting that. You understand? But the scripture, it said, the second part, it said, and her discretion will fatten his bones. It's a 3-letter word. For people that are together and they happy, they get fat. You ain't ever heard of that? Has anybody ever heard of that?
God.
Okay, it make me think I'm the only old person in the school. Okay, dang. Like I said, when they say that's what it said, her discretion will fatten his bone. All right, not saying that they actually gonna get fat, but it's just saying it's gonna fill him up. You understand? It's gonna fatten his bones. It's gonna make him soft. You understand? Her discretion. She ain't, and discretion in the street meaning she ain't telling all their business and dogging the man out to different people and you know what I'm saying? She ain't doing that. Okay? Her discretion will fatten his bones. She keeping their business to themselves. All right? So that's what that is right there. All right? You said you had another question? Go ahead. So you understand now? All right, go ahead.
Is it righteous for a married woman to look for her husband another wife to court?
Is it righteous? We ain't gonna say that it's right, but we ain't gonna say it's wrong either. Okay? I have heard of sisters doing that before, but ultimately the man does the picking on who he, is gonna be with, right? So I mean, sisters, men don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, you know what I mean. If I don't know, if a sister say, "Girl, I need me a man," okay, give me a number. I know a good one, and you slide the number. Maybe somebody that's a decent sister, need her, a cover, a protector, a head, all of that. You understand? And then leave it alone. Okay. But I ain't gonna necessarily say it's righteous, and I ain't gonna say it's wrong. You understand? So, could she? He could. She could. You know what I mean? Would he marry her just because she said, this is a good one? No, it doesn't mean that. You understand? It doesn't mean that. So, that's that on that. All right. So you good on that? Okay. All right. Let's see. We had another question. How does a man rule over a woman entirely? Okay, give me the scriptures on that. Give me Ephesians 5 and start at 22. I'm going to tell you to show you how the Lord said to rule over your woman entirely. Alright? And I know a lot of sisters, struggle with a man ruling over them, telling them what to do, controlling their money, controlling their car. Like baby boy was always driving the car. She putting the gas in it, putting the rims on it. You understand? No, Jody did that, didn't he? No, Jody put the rims on it, and she put the gas in her car. You understand? But you get the point. You understand? You get the damn point. How many sisters that turn around and told you got to get out their apartment? You know what I'm saying? Because they name on the lease. You understand? I'm going to tell you something. Let you in on a little secret. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to you sisters, but the Lord don't care nothing about your name being on the lease. The Lord don't care nothing about his name not being on the lease. The Lord don't care nothing about your car that you bought previously before you. Christians do that. Have you ever heard some Christians have a conversation about what they had before they came into the relationship? They so goddamn selfish. They don't even want to share and give what, they had before to their damn man. Give it all to him. You understand? If you got a man in the ISUPK, give that brother every damn thing. Because he's going to rule over it righteous. You understand? That's what's going to happen. Okay? But I done heard Christians, they argue, oh, I came in a relationship with this, with this car. And, with this house. And with that, this, you know what I mean? And like I said, that's disgusting as hell because that's your man. You understand? I don't give a damn what you had before. It all belongs to me now. You understand? And why? Because the Lord said so.
That's
right. I'll show you how in the Bible a man rules over and why he rules over his woman entirely. All right? And then guess what? If sisters don't do what the Lord said do, then they're going to have problems. Out of this relationship, the next relationship, the one after that, the next one, the one that you think will swept you off your feet, the one that you think hearing the truth or something, you know what I'm saying, hearing your Yahuda group. No, I'm telling you, the Lord will smash all of that. You understand? You're never going to be happy, okay? You never, if you do not obey the Lord, you're going to have problems. You understand? The Lord created male and female, and He told us how to be in a relationship. The Lord is way smarter than you, okay? And He said how we ought to be in a relationship, okay? So go ahead, I'll read that for me.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord.
Okay, so you understand that, right? The Lord said, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, not to your daddy, not to your brother, not to your friend husband, because he do way more for her, your friend than your husband do for you. You understand? Not your boss, not nobody. You understand? You ain't supposed to put nobody over your husband. You understand? It's a shame for a black woman to go to work and the white man tell her 1,000 things to damn do in a day. She get them all done. But that husband of hers asks her to be quiet. She just can't do it. You understand? The husband asks for something to eat. She got to go off talking about how she been at work all day. You understand? When you're by yourself, you ain't complaining. You cook, you went to work, you struggled, you understand, all 8 or 10 or 12 of them hours, and then you came home and cooked for all the baby kids you got. You understand? But then when you got a man, you turn around and don't want to obey him. You understand? You don't want to listen to him.
Right.
And that's disgusting as hell. Because the scriptures say, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. Put emphasis on own for a reason. Listen to your own damn husband. Alright? And it says, as unto the Lord. Meaning, your husband is like the Lord to you. You understand? The same way you would obey the Lord, is the same way you turn around and obey your husband. Now, think about the Christians in the church. They swear up and down. They love them some God, don't they? They all about Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. They just can't stop praising His name all damn day long. Right? Jesus told you for you to treat your husband as if you was treating him. You understand? And guess what? They claim that they would obey. What this famous line they say in the church is that I don't listen to no man but God. You understand? God told you to listen to your goddamn husband.
Right.
That's why you can't keep one. You understand? Because you won't damn listen. You know what I'm saying? God said listen to you. If you listen to God, God said you got a husband, listen to your damn husband. You understand? Obey your husband as unto the Lord. You understand? There's no way around that. That simply is what it is. Keep going.
For the husband is the head of the wife.
For the husband is the head of the wife. What does the word head mean in this context? And not that big thing, big old plum thing on your neck that got the big ears and the big bell pepper nose and the nappy hair. Not that head. You know what I'm saying? Head in this context means what? Go ahead, Sean.
Authority.
Damn right. Authority, you understand? Power, control, you understand? In charge of, alright? That's what head means. The man has authority over the woman. Keep reading. He is the scripture say, he is the head, the husband is the head of the wife. Okay, he is in charge of his women. Keep reading.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
Even as Yahweh Shai is the head of all of us. Okay, keep on.
And he is the savior of the body.
And he is the savior of the body. Your husband is the savior of your body. Okay, when a woman does not listen to her man, okay, when she's independent or just don't want to listen or whatever the case may be, don't do nothing the man say, she is going to have a huge problem. Okay? She's gonna get a whole plethora of damn demons. You understand? Like for instance, when a brother is trying to keep his woman from going somewhere, like with some single women, what I'm saying? Sometimes single women can get, what I'm saying, you married women in trouble. You know what I mean? I have seen and heard the married sisters hanging with the single sisters and say out they mouth, girl, you finna get me in trouble. You understand? Because they man don't play that, right? They out mingling with everybody. The brother know that your friends ain't nothing but some whores any damn way.
Right.
So he don't want you hang with them. You hang around them anyway, guess what? You're going to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to be obeying your husband. And if you do so, he is the savior of your body. You know what I'm saying? He'll turn around and keep you safe. That man will turn around and tell you, of course, baby, you ain't gonna be smoking no cigarettes. You understand? He gonna save you from you getting cancer. You understand? He ain't gonna be eating no pork. You know what I'm saying? No shrimp, no crab, stuff like that. He's gonna save you. Your husband is the savior of your body as well. You understand? Because most men, they don't want their women to be out and be all loose. You know what I mean? Sisters claim they can go wherever they want to go. They can do whatever they want to do. But they say, God ain't going to let nothing happen to me. Yes, he will.
Right.
God going to make it happen to you if you out there tripping. And if you sinning against him. You understand? Yes, he will. All right? The scripture says that if you do no evil will come upon you. But a lot of times, the majority of our people is evil as hell, doing all manner of evil. Okay? So he is the savior of the body. Same way that Yahweh Shai was the savior of this body, your man is the savior of your body. Keep reading.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, what does it mean to be subject? What does it mean to be subject? When someone is subject unto another. I almost gave it away.
Right.
Go ahead.
To be under their authority.
Under their control, damn right. Under their authority. So same way that the church is subject to Christ, meaning we obey Christ. We do what Christ said do. You understand? Keep reading.
So let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
Entirely.
Everything.
So that's the same thing. Everything and entirely is the same thing. You understand? So this metaphor right here is perfect. You understand? This is a perfect metaphor, man. And this right here will fix a whole lot of damn marriages, man. If brothers would just know that they run their household, you understand? And I ain't talking to mistreat your woman just because you're in charge. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat her, don't lock her in the closet. You understand? Don't just belittle the sister and try to break her spirit. You understand? You are in charge. You are the man. The Lord created you for you to run things. You understand? But our brothers are so beat down and weak. You understand? The word they don't know their position. You understand? They don't know that they run that woman. They turn around and do everything in their power to suck up the herd so that he won't get put out the house. Do you know how horrible that has to be for a brother to have to compromise with his masculinity, with his woman, with his broad, to turn around and be the mouse in the house and not say nothing because this big mouth monster come in the door? You know what I'm saying? That's terrible, man, for a brother to have to do that. You understand? And that's a shame for a sister to try to emasculate a man and try to make him feel small for whatever the reason, because he ain't got no job, or all you do is play the game and eat up all the cereal, whatever the hell his thing is. You know what I'm saying? Sidebar real quick, but it's on topic. A sister was on divorce court, man. I keep bringing up these shows, and it's disgusting as hell. The sister was complaining about her husband was not man enough for her. He was was just not, he was not doing his manly thing. He was just a turn off to her, and this and that, and all this nonsense, right? And when it came down to it, the brother was doing that and then so. He was doing his manly thing. He was taking care of his woman. His woman wanted to go back to school. This man took on, she asked him, can I go to school? Can you handle the bills and everything while I go better myself and get a, better paying job? He said, yeah, do it, man. I got you. You hear me? The man turned around and said, hey, it was hard. He said, sometimes my account was in the negative. You understand? And he said, but he went, he put her through that. You understand? They got past that. Now she wants to go back to school again. You understand? And the brother was like, look, we ain't really got the cash for that right now. You know what I mean? I already put you through school once. You did not do nothing with that degree, now you have to wait. You understand? So she's mad trying to belittle the brother, saying that he's not doing his part when she's just simply being ridiculous. You understand? The man turned around and is paying off $60,000 worth of debt for you. And she told this man he needs to man up and get a better job and pay more money and pay. He said, we struggling, we work, living like check to check and all. Everybody living check to goddamn check. It's hard out here. Yeah, can't you tell? You understand? Eggs is $2 goddamn. It's hard out here, boy.
Right.
Milk is what? Damn near $4. You understand? It's hard out here. And don't even go get no meat. You understand? Meat then went up high as the hell it can go. You understand? Good night. And the white man played games with that. He's such a devil. He claimed reason the food went up was because of the gas. And the gas went down, the food went up a little more.
That's right.
You understand? The food went up a little more. You understand? The white man is just the devil the Bible speaks of. And if that sister knew this scripture right here, that she was supposed to obey her husband, treat him like, that he's the Lord, then guess what? A lot of problems that she's having wouldn't even be problems. You understand? They wouldn't even be problems, man. You're making things problems. Because this man don't want to send you back to school right now because he's trying to finish paying that $60,000 because of your nappy head butt. You understand? Not him. Because you wanted to, and then she's trying to belittle him, saying he ain't man enough, he ain't doing his manly job, because he won't send her back to school a second time to turn around and be spending $120,000 now in the goddamn hole. Go get a job. That's what she needs to do. You understand? And I'm glad the judge actually told her that. She told her, you go get your goddamn job. This man is doing his thing. You need to do yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of sisters' problems and brothers' problems as well, because they don't know, you understand, that sometimes you gotta put your foot down, man. You understand? And let your woman know, hey, sometimes no is no. That's a part of life. You understand? I can't even get all the things I want just because, I have responsibilities. You understand? Wives and children, the more responsibilities you get, the less luxuries you're going to turn around and have. You understand? The less luxuries you're going to turn around and have. You might want to buy, what's some clothes they buy now? True Religion or something, $250 a pair of pants. You know what I'm saying? True Religions. What else they be buying?
Like pants with the rips and
Pants with the ribs, how much it cost?
about 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, what kind of goddamn pants is them? Go ahead.
Robin jeans.
Who?
Robin jeans.
Robin jeans?
Right, with little wings.
Wings on?
Right.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I said
They
yeah.
done got
That
out
looks
of-
silly.
they done got out of the big pocket jeans now. They doing the rips and the skin tight, like you said.
Yeah, hell no, man. Yeah, I seen them boys with the wings on the pot. That looks stupid. Especially for a man, why would you want something on your butt? You understand? I don't want nothing on my butt, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a wing back there. I don't want nothing back there with my goddamn wallet. You understand? I can't, it look crazy. You know what I mean? But them things was $300-400 too? Damn. Oh,
Ain't more
man.
than that, sir.
Good night. damn. Man, yeah, see, when you get a woman and you get some kids, you ain't gonna be able to buy all the damn $400-500 jeans like you was when you was single by your damn
Right.
life. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, the brothers and the sisters knew these scriptures right here, they can turn around. We can fix a lot of our houses. You understand? A lot of our households. But this is how a man rules over his woman rights. Now, does that mean that the brother is going to say make all the right decisions for the family? He may not. You understand? But he's not going to purposely. You understand? If he's a righteous man and he's in this truth, he's not going to purposely make a decision like, say gamble light money. You understand? You don't do stuff like that. You go pay the goddamn lights and you wait till your next check or whatever it is. You go cut a couple of yards or something. You go hustle legit. You understand? Don't do no, no sin to go get you no extra money. But you hustle and deliver papers. What they say? Deliver papers, get a paper route. I remember he used to tell me that all the time when I was a kid. Boy, I always said, boy, look, you better hustle some grand or hustle a paper route. I hustled some grass and some papers all right. It wasn't the one she told me to, but I hustled all right. You understand? And I hate the guy that I did. You know what I'm saying? But you turn around and do you something legit, get you some extra change, then you turn around and go on the boat. You understand? And you go down. But you don't take and make those kind of decisions. Okay, just because you are the head of the house. You gotta take care of that woman, you gotta take care of the children, you gotta take care of yourself too. You understand? Don't be sitting in the dark all because you made a silly decision. You understand? Don't even do it. So like I said, a lot of brothers don't know that when they get a woman, you know what I'm saying, that they are responsible for that woman now. You gotta take care of her problems, is now your problems. That's the whole point of the two becoming one. You understand? The two become one flesh. If she has a problem, you have a problem. And guess what? You have to fix it. Okay? You are the one that's going to fix it. Okay? Or you turn around and be real smart and fix them all before you marry. You know what I'm saying? But that don't happen, man. You understand? If you got a woman, she going to have problems regardless of what you fixed beforehand. You understand? She's gonna turn around and have problems, you gonna have problems, y'all gonna have some problems. But make sure you get counsel so you learn how to work through those problems. Alright? So that's how a brother rules over a sister entirely. You understand? There's a thing of our people knowing their role, and our sisters and our brothers do not know their role.
Right.
You understand? Here in America, the roles have been reversed. You understand? The woman is the one that's the head of the household. You understand? When the man is the one that don't have a job, can't pay the bills. I seen a post where a sister said, she said, niggas ain't out here balling, they just not paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that they living with some woman, living with their mama, and hustling, staying up under somebody else's roof, not spending their money on a household. You know what I'm saying? Not taking care of any responsibility. You understand? So, like I said, man, you turn around, come in here to learn your role. You know what you're supposed to do as a man. You know you're supposed to rule over that woman. You understand? And sister, you know the man's supposed to rule over you. You understand? You'll turn around, obedience will turn around and fix a lot of things.
Right.
Obedience will fix every damn thing. You understand? That's what will fix it. Sister, if you learn to obey your man, I bet you get a better response out of him than trying to talk crazy to him. And then that's not talking to any of the sisters, especially the sister that asked the question, just in general. You know what I mean? Just the different things that has been happening throughout our families since forever, damn near. You know what I mean? So that's how a man rules over his woman entirely. And go ahead.
What if a woman says she don't know how to communicate with her husband or her man?
If she don't know how to communicate, she's gonna have to learn. You know what I'm saying? She's going to have to learn. All right. What they like to say in the word communication is the key. You understand? You have to communicate. You got to know how your man talk. You got to you gotta step away from your feelings and your emotions just a little bit. You understand? To turn around and know your man. You understand? Because like I don't know where the shift of the change came from, but sisters back in the day used to know they man from top to bottom, line up. They know what you doing, how you doing when you get home. They'll know if you went in the bathroom first versus like what you always do is go in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Wash your hands in the sink and then go in the refrigerator and then go in the bathroom. Sisters used to know all of that. You understand? They'll know where you put your stuff at. You know what I'm saying? Why you take your stuff off in here in the living room instead of in the couch? They know something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't like they just being nosy, they just know they man. You know what I mean? But sisters nowadays, they don't know about nobody but themselves. You know what I mean? So
Right.
in order to, like I said, to get to know your man and like how you communicate, how you respond to certain things, don't just take everything so damn personal. Like, you hollered at me, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. The man might just be having like a bad day. You know what I'm saying? He may not just be hollering at you, he just talking loud, just going on, whatever going on in his day at work or whatever, you know what I mean? And then if you instantly snap because you think he's snapping at you, instead of you knowing that, okay, my man is upset, let me let him, what they like to say, sisters, what did I say, let him vent, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to vent, you understand? Let that man vent, let him get it off his chest, you understand? And then you comfort the man. Oh, baby, you know what? Damn, McDonald's fired you, baby. They just lost the baddest burger flipper, fryer, dipper, the damn mocha sipper that they ever had in the damn McDonald's. You understand? You support that man, okay?
Right.
Don't go in on him because he lost his damn job because because you think he's taking his frustration out on you. The man is upset. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that that's an easy task. You know what I mean? Because you know how Israel is, Judah is on 10 every day. You understand? Judah wake up on damn 10. You know what I mean? Went to sleep on 12 and woke up on 10. You understand? Ready to go off, ready to go in. Wish a bitch would, I wish a nigga would. You know what I'm saying? That's how we wake up in the morning, man. You understand? And I'm saying I'm talking about the brothers in the world, not us in the school, not the sisters in the school. You understand? But Judah got a whole goddamn problem out there. So they ready to go in and go off on everybody. You know what I mean? So, like I said, by them being on 10 when they wake up in the damn morning, who they take that 10 out on? The person that's right next to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of being able to communicate, you understand, and knowing each other, knowing that, hey, this is how I talk. You know what I mean? Why I gotta change how I talk with my woman? I'm supposed to be able to be comfortable and talk to my woman how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, the sister the same way. She's supposed to be able to talk to her man however she talk. Okay? Now, if it's something somebody wants to be adjusted a little bit, make the necessary adjustments, man. Do it for your man or your woman because you love them. You understand? Because you gotta spend forever with them. So you might as well learn how to keep each other happy, you know what I'm saying? Communicate with each other, work through the problems. All right? So yeah, if she does not know how to communicate with him, she needs to learn. And the best place for her to learn is in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You understand? All right. Next question was, is it possible that Christ is here waiting on, it's a Yahweh, but we know it's Yahweh, to give the go? Okay. First of all, it's not Yahweh, it's Yahweh. Okay, or the Most High. You understand? Or God. Okay. First off, let's see. Is it possible that Christ is here? Who can answer that? Is it possible that Christ is here? Nobody know the answer?
What?
Go ahead. No, absolutely. You understand? Christ is not here. What makes you say that?
What?
Go ahead.
Where it says it's too big.
I can't hear you.
He's in his place.
He's in what?
He's in his place.
You say he's in his place?
Huh.
In what place?
Heaven.
Where at? In heaven, what the scripture say? Go to Acts 2 and 33.
Acts chapter 2, verse 33. Therefore, being by the right hand of God exalted.
Being what?
By the right hand of God
Uh-huh.
exalted.
Mm-hmm.
Having received of the Father the promise of the Holy Spirit.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now, go to Acts, I think it's 1, and I believe it's 7 or 8. One second, let me get there and check to make sure. Salah.
Verse 9, sir.
Come.
Acts chapter 1, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
When he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up,
Mm-hmm.
and a cloud received him out of their sight.
Okay, so, who was this? Peter and everybody ended up seeing Christ, right? And he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Okay, now you know those clouds are the chariots. You understand? The chariot received Christ. It took him out of his sight. All right? And then, let's see, keep going. Keep reading. Read on.
And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold,
Look steadfastly toward heaven as he went up. You understand? So he definitely, the angels took him up into heaven. You understand? And the scripture says that he sits on the right hand side of the Most High. You understand? Keep on. That's the Most High, like what we say in the hood, right? My right hand man. You understand? This my right hand man. All right. Now you know you're a bad boy when you sitting on the right. You understand? Now if you like Beyonce to the left, you know you got some problems. You understand? But Christ is sitting on the right hand side of the Father. He is a bad man. You understand? Keep reading.
behold, two men stood by them in white apparel,
Mm-hmm.
which also said, Ye men of Galilee,
Mm-hmm.
why stand ye gazing up into the heaven?
Uh-huh.
This same Jesus, which is taken up from you into heaven,
Mm-hmm.
shall so come in like manner, as ye have seen him go into heaven.
Okay, so right there it says, Christ ain't came back. You're gonna see him come in that same like manner. At the same way he went up, you understand, with the angels, okay, in the chariots, and went into heaven, and now sits on the right hand side of the Father. He's gonna turn around and come back in that same like manner. Only difference is he's gonna come with a whole bunch of more chariots, a whole bunch of them angels. You understand? And he's gonna turn around and destroy this place. So he's gonna turn around and come back in that same like manner. He's not gonna turn around. He's not here already. You understand? Waiting for the Most High to give the signal. You understand? Then he got to go shoot back up in heaven and then come back down here.
Right.
No. You understand? He's up in heaven. You understand? The scripture says he's not even taking a drink. Christ used to like to drink. And he's not drinking until he drinks it again, new with us in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Now that right there, that's what they call in the hood, my partner. That's my partner.
Wow.
You understand? That's
Real nigga shit.
that's real nigga shit. You understand? That's my dog. You understand? That's my dog right there, boy. I'm telling you, that's our king, man. I was just using those things as little metaphors of how we, you know what I'm saying, when we admire each other in the hood, you understand? To turn around and the same stuff goes to our king. You know what I'm saying? To where that's a real nigga. You understand? I ain't gonna drink again until I drink it with you in the kingdom. You understand? Now just think about that. You understand? And the scripture say that his eyes was red with wine, meaning that he liked to drink. You know what I'm saying? Christ liked to drink. And he up there sober as hell, boy, waiting. You understand? Waiting on us to get our minds right, to get our acts together. You understand? The scripture even say the angels is waiting. They see what we going through like, God damn, when are we going to go get them? You understand? Everybody is watching us suffer and die in this place, waiting for the Most High to get that word. But meanwhile, you got all these Yeshivas and Yehudas and Yeshakas, you understand, and Shakawamas, Shalawamers, and Elohims and Adonais and all that nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? All these Yiddish folks, all these fake Israelites, all this old nonsense doctrine was that we are supposed to be on one accord, man. You understand? And we are in the ISUPK. Alright? Speaking the same things of the same mind. We have the same mind and we speak the same things in the ISUPK. Alright? So, let me see, I think, do we have any more questions? Anybody else got any more questions? Cause we're a little too, we're a little too close to the end. I want to jump in the topic. I want to get on Esau, you understand, and him being the devil. That's why I'm glad Yeshua asked that question about Cain. You understand? Because guess what? This is the devil. You
Right.
understand? The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand?
Damn right.
And if this was not true, why would he take on, you know what I'm saying, the murderer in the Bible?
Right.
You understand? Why would he actually be somebody great? This book, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. You understand? This book is raising Cain, protecting the emotional life of boys. They know that they are unshakable. You understand? They know that they are murderers, man. They know it. You understand? And guess what? There's not no way that you're gonna turn around and psychoanalyze the white man and get him to not be a murderer. You understand? There is nothing that you're gonna turn around and do. You ain't gonna give him no therapy. You understand? You ain't gonna turn around. Look, I remember when I was younger. Them what's the damn checks? The ones that you get for the mental psych checks. What they call?
SSI.
I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay, when they was giving them out to let them to anybody. You know what I mean? I remember my aunt. She went and got her one, right? And she told me, she said, man, all you gotta do, I think she get like $1,200-$1,300 a month. I've been getting this since I was little. And I think I was about 13, man, or 14 when she told me this. She turned around and she said, yeah, nephew, all you gotta do is just go in the office and act like you're crazy. You know what I mean? They gonna sit you down and the man will be talking to you, asking you what kind of problems you got. He gonna be writing on the little paper and everything you saying. And all you gotta do is just get up and just start snapping. Just start throwing his flowers around and knocking stuff over, just act crazy. They gonna cut you a check right then and there. And she said that's what she did, and she went and got one of them checks, one of them crazy checks, right? And turned around and tried to convince me to go get a crazy check. I was like, hell no. You understand? I was like, I ain't crazy. I believe what my mama told when I was little. She said, you just need your ass for it. You understand?
Right.
I ain't getting no goddamn crazy check. But for the Lord, we had our people going to get the crazy checks. You understand? Going to a therapist, somebody that's so-called has the skill to turn your life around. Esau can't go to none of them people. You understand? No therapy is going to work on a murderer. You understand? The man is the greatest murderer to ever live. And he ain't slowed down none. You understand? He been murdered at the same rate he been doing it since he been murdered.
Right.
You understand? Since way back with Abel. You understand? And he ain't slowed down none. Okay? So hands down, the damn award to greatest murderer of all time go to the so-called white man.
That's right.
And he is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand? So, but yeah, man, we're gonna touch on that topic. You got your hand up? Go ahead.
So out here, how can an unmarried woman maintain her household and raise her kids?
How can an unmarried woman maintain her household and raise her kid? Okay, so obviously she had a man previously and no longer has a man, it's just her and her kids. Well, the first she wants to come into the school as well. You know what I mean? She wants to get into the school. She wants to turn around and listen to the priests and the prophets. In a sense, the prophets, you understand, the man she reports to will, say like in a sense, become her head. Not like her man, but just, you know what I'm saying, a man that she's going to report to, and he's going to make sure that everything is all right with that woman until, you know, they find her a suitable husband. You understand? Or until she marries. Okay? So the same way that a woman keeps her house in the truth, she's supposed to do the same thing. You understand? You keep the laws. You teach your children to keep the laws. You don't turn around and do like most single sisters, you understand, that have no man, have no direction, which is teach them to sin, buy them all the Christmas gifts that they want, make a damn turkey and some dressing for Thanksgiving, take them to buy fireworks for 4th of July, make them make you a card for Mother's Day. You understand? Don't teach your children to sin. So how you raise your children, if you're on your own, you don't have a man, you're going to do it the same way that a sister that does have a man do it. You're going to obey the scriptures. You understand? You're going to, the captain you report to, you're going to obey that man. You understand? Simple as that. So it's really, you know, no difference. The only difference is that the sister does not have a man, you know, directly in the house to have charge over. You understand? But now know that, like I said, the priest will be there for the sister to turn around and help her in areas, you understand, where she needs to help at, to where, like decision making. Okay? Everybody knows that black women are not the best at making decisions. You understand? That's where the man comes in at. You know, now if your woman is good and you're good at it and she can help you and assist you, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with listening to her, taking her advice and saying, baby, you know what, you right. We're gonna do that instead of this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But you are the final decision maker. You understand? That's why it's best for sisters when they do marry somebody that's been raised up under command of General Yahweh. You understand? To where the man will be raised up properly. You understand? To where he'll be taught how to raise his family up. You understand? He'll raise his family up in the same fashion. You know what I'm saying? And with this truth. Okay? So for the sister that don't have a man, she need to be in class, she need to be reporting to a captain, whatever city she in, she need to be doing everything that man say do, you know, until she finds her a suitable husband. You understand? And then, you know, of course, you know, the responsibility will be solely upon that man. But if she's in here, then the brother will look after that sister. Alright? So, any more questions? Alright, I think that's all. Okay, so to answer the last question, was it possible that Christ is here? No, he is not. He is not here already waiting on the Most High to give the word. He's in heaven, sitting right next to him, waiting on the Most High to turn around and say, go stop my right. Go get him. You understand? Now's the time. Because the scriptures say that no man knows the time, or the hour, or the day, none of that. You understand? Not even Christ, not even the angels, but the Most High only. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? He is the only one that has that button. He's going to push it, and then that's when it's time to go. You understand? So Christ is sitting on the right hand side of the throne of the Most High. He's not here already. I've seen a couple of idiots on Facebook teaching that nonsense that Christ was here and he came and gone already. But why in the hell are we still being murdered? You understand? The scripture said when he come, we gonna be safe. You understand? That's obvious that you're under some danger if you need to be saved from something. You understand? So we not saved right now. You understand? We still going through it. You understand? So no, Christ has not come. You understand? Black people still smoking crack. Ain't nobody smoking no crack when Christ come. You understand? Ain't nobody gonna be selling no crack when Christ come. Guess what? Nigga, they love strip clubs now. Guess what? All the strip clubs are gonna be closed. And you'll never see another strip club again. You understand? A goddamn faggot or a lesbian? Oh, no, we don't never see them. Oh my God. Give the Lord a hand. I can't wait till I never see a goddamn homosexual again.
That's right.
Till I never see a goddamn lesbian again. I can't wait till he returns. I'm sick of that garbage. You know what I mean? I seen a couple of them today. It just disgusts me, man. You understand? And it's sad because I know them sisters and them brothers that been molested. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what happened to them, man. You know what I mean? And don't turn around and live your life that way all because you've been, extremely hurt. I do understand child molestation is something extremely horrible. You understand? And our people do not know how to handle it in most cases. Come and get counsel, man. You understand? That's what this school is for. You understand? Counsel will change your life.
Right.
It really will. You understand? A lot of black folks got too much pride. They don't want to, tell nobody nothing. They think they know every goddamn thing. That's the whole point of us. Oh, one last scripture. The sister asked about listening. If we do not listen to the prophets, what happens? Go to Second Chronicles. Second Chronicles, I think it's 36. One second, let me make sure. I think it's 36 and about 14. We got just a few more scriptures. Where I thought about that. What happens if you do not listen to the prophets? And a little background on this, a little history on this. This was Joachim. You understand? He reigned over Judah. He ended up siding. Egyptians turned around and made him king. And then he sinned and did evil. Scripture say he did evil in the sight of God. Then his son took over. He did evil in the sight of God. Then his brother took over. He took it, and did evil in the sight of God. And Nebuchadnezzar ended up killing us, most of us, and then turning around and carrying us off to Babylon and made slaves out of the rest of us. Stole all of our precious things, all the menorahs and shields and every damn thing, all our gold, all our cups. You understand? Everything that we had, they took it all and put it in his goddamn temple. All right? Nebuchadnezzar did. And that happened because we disobeyed the Lord. All right? Start at start at 12, and we'll read down a few.
Second Chronicles 36 verse 12. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord his God.
Okay, so he turned around. This was the brother Zedekiah. And he turned around and was made king over Jerusalem, and he did the same damn thing. He sinned in the sight of his God. All right, keep going.
And humbled not himself before Jeremiah the prophet, speaking from the mouth of the Lord.
Okay, so he turned around and would not listen to Jeremiah. All right, the prophet speaking from the mouth of the Lord. The prophets say what God won't say. You understand? True prophets ain't speaking on their own, making up doctrines and garbage and lies. You understand? Like the Christians in the church do. They are not the true prophets of God because they say absolutely nothing that's in the Bible. You understand? Just because the word love is in the Bible, that don't mean that that's what they teaching you is what's according to the Bible. You understand? Because they telling you that love is that emotion and that feeling. When the scripture says that love is an action and correction. You understand? That's what love is. All right? Not just how you now feel. Okay? Keep reading.
And he rebelled against King Nebuchadnezzar, who had made him swear by God. But he stiffened his neck and hardened his heart from turning unto the Lord God of Israel.
Keep going.
Moreover, all the chief of the priests and the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of the heathen.
Okay, so this is nothing new with Israel to turn around and sin against the Most High, all because you want the abominations of the heathens. You want to do like the heathens. You want to serve. You think serving their God looks interesting or look good. Like I can't understand how a sister would want to be a Muslim when they gotta wear them big silly outfits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sisters, they gotta dress like that. You know what I mean? They can wear nice dresses. They can wear pants. You understand? They can wear nice clothing, man. They don't have to dress like sisters. They never dress like that. But because you want to serve another person, God, that's what you do. You put on big. They look like nuns. You understand? That's what Muslim women look like. Them outfits look like nun outfits, and they look stupid as hell. Black men walking around in their attire look stupid as hell. You understand? The same with the brothers. They turn around and shave their beard. I don't know why people mistake us for Muslims when no black Muslim has a beard. They always ask me, "You a Muslim? Man? You a Muslim? What? Oh, you got the beard. Which one you think I'm?" You know what I'm saying? I ain't from Farrakhan on to Elijah Muhammad to Malcolm X. Nobody had a goddamn beard. They still ain't got it. I saw a brother standing up on the corner of Kings Highway Natural Bridge yesterday. He ain't had no goddamn beard. You understand? So like I said, man, that's what you look like. That's what you do. That's, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to serve the heathens God. You understand? You end up looking stupid. You understand? When in the UPK we look strong, everybody would tell you that. Them niggas look like warriors. You understand? Soldiers. And that's what we are. Everybody else is shoving and jiving, you understand, trying to serve the heathens and their God. You understand? And those are abominations to us. You understand? Keep reading.
And polluted the house of the Lord.
And they polluted the house of the Lord. Keep going.
Which he had hallowed in Jerusalem.
Okay, so you done polluted Israel. You understand? And even though we ain't in our land, we still polluted with the heathens' abominations, like they drugs, you understand, they homosexuality, they lesbianism, they holidays, you understand. Nigga just ain't satisfied with celebrating Christmas. He got to go celebrate Kwanzaa and Cinco de Mayo and all these other things when the Lord gave us the days that we supposed to celebrate in the Bible. You understand? That's what we are supposed to celebrate. Ain't nothing wrong with making a cookout, family gathering, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come together as people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But as far as celebrating their holidays, we ain't supposed to do that. You understand? We polluting Israel with that nonsense. You understand? Keep going.
And the Lord God of their fathers sent to them by his messengers.
And the Lord God of their fathers sent to them by his messengers. Who is his messengers?
Lot.
Go ahead.
Prophet.
The prophets, damn right. Keep going.
Rising up betimes and singing.
Rising up betimes. What does that mean, betimes? Betimes means it's like in between times, every now and again. You understand? Betimes and it's going to tell you the exact times when he did. Keep going.
And sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
Okay, so he turned around. Now remember, when you go back and read this story, Nebuchadnezzar ended up taking us into captivity. He would kill the majority of us, and the ones, like the scriptures say, that escaped the sword, he carried us off to Babylon and had us captive. You understand? So the Lord raised up his messengers, rising up the times when we kept going back and forth into goddamn captivity. Why? Because he had compassion on his people. You understand? The Lord actually don't want us in captivity. He didn't turn around. It's like when you tell your child, all right, look, if you don't take this trash out, well, you're going to be on punishment for about 2-3 weeks. I ain't playing with you. You tell him the punishment and hope that he won't not take out the damn trash. You hoping that you tell him that punishment? So he say, damn, wait, I can't go outside for 3 weeks. Man, I'm going to take this trash out every day. That's why good parents do that. You understand? And the Lord did that, hoping that we would say, you know what, damn, captivity sounds horrible. You understand? Not being in our homeland, being a slave sounds horrible. You understand? So let me turn around and listen to my father. You understand? And obey him. But we didn't do it. All right? So he turned around and raised up the messengers behind some of the prophets. Keep going.
But they mocked the messengers of God.
How many times have you seen on video the ISUPK being mocked? Huh? Damn near every video.
Right.
You understand? And it ain't always white people. It's Negroes. You understand? It's sisters. It's brothers. Let's turn around and talking about how we dress, to saying that we in a cult, saying that, oh man, y'all lying, God love everybody. God don't just love no one somebody. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You understand? They mock the messengers, man. You understand? Keep going.
And despise his word.
And despise his words. Keep going.
And misuse his prophets. Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people. Till there was no remedy.
Okay, now, you get the point. Now, if you don't listen to the prophets, if you don't obey, if you mock, you understand, the prophets, the wrath of the Lord is going to arise against you. You understand? Until there is no remedy. You understand? Just think about it. You got the Lord turning around, sending out the prophets to teach you and tell you that you're not supposed to be sinning. You understand? You're not supposed to be, being homosexual. You know, whatever it is that you're doing, you said it against the Lord. That's why we heard. You understand? And you got to turn around and start keeping them laws. Everybody turn around and think we are crazy. You understand? They think we are crazy for saying what we say. But guess what? The Lord is going to turn around and show up at your door and pay you a visit, like what the scriptures say. The Lord is going to come and visit you. And it's not going to be with a cake welcoming you to the neighborhood. You understand? It's going to be with some judgment, some punishment, because we're sinning against him. You understand? Go to 2 Kings 2:23. I think 23 and 24, this will be the last two. All right? See what mocking the prophets will get you. You understand? The Lord don't play no games. All right? The Lord means serious business, man. The Lord wants all of Israel, every black, every Hispanic, and every native Indian to obey him. You understand? That's what the Lord wants. And if he does not get it, you are going to be dealt with. You're going to get dealt with by the Lord. You're going to get judged. You're going to get punished. If you're eating things you're not supposed to eat, you're going to get cancer and heart attacks and strokes and, you know what I'm saying, all types of things, all manner of diseases, high blood pressure and all of that. If you turn around and sleep with who the Lord tells you not to sleep with, you'll turn around and you'll get AIDS, You'll get, what else out there? Chlamydia, what's the other one they like? Blue waffles. You understand? What else they, boy? Blue balls. What else they had? What else they had out there, man? What's that other one? Crabs. Is the crabs even still out? You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard that one in a while, but when I was coming up, boy, crabs was everywhere, man. That's all I used to hear all, and I'm talking about teenagers. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my teens coming to class, and niggas talking about, man, I got crabs. I'm like, what? You got what? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got a who? You know, girl, you got a what? You know what I mean? Like, God damn. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So, like I said, you turn around and you're doing the things that the Lord said not to do, you're going to get punished. You understand? You're going to get put to death. Simple as that. All right, go ahead and read the scripture now.
2 Kings chapter 2 verse 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city.
Okay, now watch this. This is was that Elisha? Who was that? Yeah, that was Elisha.
Right, yeah,
This is Elisha the prophet. You understand? And here comes baby's kids. You understand? Here comes some little kids. They're going baby's kids. Keep reading.
and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head.
Man, get on out of here, bald head, dude. You know, kids is hard on old folks sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kids so goddamn bad, boy. They'll talk about you left and right. You see them on the bus sometimes, pointing at you, laughing. You understand? Throwing stuff at your car. Maybe these kids were out of control sometimes. But they going in on the prophet Elisha. You understand? Go ahead.
And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord.
He looked back and cursed them little kids in the name of the Lord. All right, keep going.
And there came forth 2 she-bears.
And there came forth what?
2 she-bears.
2 she-bears. You understand? 2 bears. Keep reading.
Out of the wood.
Uh-huh.
And tear 42 children of them.
And did what to them?
Tear 42 children of them.
He told all them little kids, them bears, tore them little kids up, man. You understand? They took them bears, killed them little kids. All right? Now that's how the Lord feels about his prophets. You understand? So and don't think for 1 second this don't happen to grown folks too. You understand? Because grown people end up mocking these prophets, and then next thing you know, something happened in their life. You understand? Something has happened in their life. The Lord don't play no games. All right? And it's time for all of Israel to know and understand that. All right? So, not listening to the prophet, sis, is going to turn around and be bad. All right? It's going to be bad for the nation of Israel. But
Right.
guess what? It doesn't have to be that anymore. All right? Because you can come in here and you can learn how to obey God. You can learn how to serve the Lord the right way. All right? Not the Christian church way. Not the Muslim mosque way. Not the fake Israelite way. You understand? But the right way. All right? And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap the class up. Shalom, Israel.